As we're all preparing for what could happen next week or sometime this month for Switch 2, or maybe the month after, well, we know it's probably happening very, very soon. We are all super excited about the hardware, and of course, we're even excited about the software. But I really want to dive specifically here, because as the Mario guy I kind of been deemed from people online, I have to talk about Mario, because I have actually taken a back seat. I've kind of just been Switch 2 guy now, and I kind of want to go back and really get hype about Mario again, because when it comes to reality, we are so close to a huge Mario game. It's literally knocking at the door. When you look at how long it's been, it's one of the longest gaps I think we've ever gotten for a 3D Mario game, and I have made thousands of videos talking about the statistics and all that goodness, but not today. I just want to have a casual talk of how, yeah, it's almost Mario time, and as much as I'm excited for Switch 2, I cannot wait to see what the team at Nintendo is cooking. Ever since Bowser's Fury released as a side mode to Mario 3D World early in 2021, it was very evident that Nintendo didn't have anything else Mario related for the Switch, at least 3D Mario, because of course we got Mario Wonder, but there was no other 3D Mario game, and it still was kind of bizarre to me how we would have a big 3D Mario game year one, and 7 years later there'd be no other 3D Mario games. I thought having a Mario that early would kind of be a lock-in for another title, kind of like Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 to give us an Odyssey 1 and Odyssey 2, and clearly that wasn't the case. But something as big as Breath of the Wild even got a sequel. So it was really jarring to me for a while, and it was very evident that Bowser's Fury was that second 3D Mario experience that we'd be getting, even though if it wasn't a flat out 3D Mario game or some type of new experience, it still was a little bite size as to what we could be getting in the future. And of course, fans have ran with Bowser's Fury's concept of giving Mario with an open world, and the rumors are even suggesting that the next 3D Mario game is going to be open world. And I was somebody that's backed this and even said it is probably going to happen, especially when you look at how long it's been taking them to produce this next 3D Mario game. This game has probably been in production for the last 7 years, getting ready to be released, and it is just crazy to think about a 3D Mario game taking just that long. And it really tells me that Nintendo is working on something absolutely massive for Mario. As I've been sitting and trying to figure out what this game is even going to look like, I feel like a lot of us just have really low bars. Honestly, when I heard the idea of an open world Mario, I was immediately set. I know some people are turned off by the idea, but I think it'd be incredibly cool to be able to explore the entire Mushroom Kingdom, all the different regions like the sand world, the lava world, the water world, just pretty much anything that we've seen in 2D and 3D Mario games in the past, but allowing us to traverse the landscape the way we want to. It just sounds amazing. And then sprinkle tons of little platforming missions all over the areas, kind of like shrines in Breath of the Wild. I mean, seriously, you have yourself what I believe to be an extremely impressive Mario game. So honestly, it was kind of like Nintendo could blow my mind by saying this open world, but it's still expected, you know? I'm just expecting it to stay within the Mushroom Kingdom, have the enemies and maybe a couple of new enemies that we're used to. But this is Nintendo we're thinking of, okay? And we know Nintendo loves to innovate. They hate just making a new Mario game. There has to be something to make it innovative. And Nintendo's like this with lots of their different partner studios as well. I mean, look at HAL Labs with Kirby. For the first 3D Kirby game, I really just wanted to see Kirby in Dreamland running around in 3D. They could have kept the same enemies, kept King Dedede as the villain, but no, they gave us an entire new world to explore with a brand new antagonist, a new deep story, new characters, new copy abilities and copy ability evolutions. I mean, seriously, they didn't hold back. And when you even look at things like Super Mario Odyssey, it was already great that was getting these wacky, crazy, whimsical worlds and an amazing moveset and control scheme for Mario, but on top of all of that, they give us Cappy. The ability to actually capture enemies and objects and turn into them was pretty amazing. And it just seems like Nintendo doesn't just stop with basic ideas. They want to flesh it out as much as they can. So the more I started thinking about this and the time period it's been since Odyssey, I really think this open world Mario, if it is an open world, is going to be one of the craziest things we have ever seen in our lives. On brand new hardware, which is hopefully a lot more powerful, and an open world Mario game being maybe what Breath of the Wild was to the original Switch, but Mario for Switch 2, it's going to be something that we're probably not even expecting. Something that's going to absolutely blow our minds. Maybe even giving us a new world to explore in an open world landscape. Nothing but new enemies and characters, maybe an actual story to follow this time around, with NPCs to talk to and communicate with side quests to complete, tons of platforming challenges to do, and just amazing world building to actually go around and traverse. I literally am just getting goosebumps thinking of the possibilities of what they could do with an open world Mario, and I still think it's the best way to move forward. Now, if this is an open world Mario game, do I think this is how all future 3D Mario games should be? Absolutely not. I think there's something to be said about a linear 3D platforming experience. I mean, when you take games like Astro Bot that just recently released, oh my gosh. I mean, this is seriously one of the best 3D platformers I think I've ever played in my life. And I will say, it does some things better than even my favorite 3D Mario games. It might even beat out some of my favorite 3D Mario games. I am going to be talking about this game. I've seen some people comment it down below multiple of my past videos. Yes, I have some things planned for this game because it was just that good. I mean, I've already 100% of the game, and it hasn't even been out for a week yet. It is absolutely platform perfection. But with that said, Astro Bot is a linear 3D platformer. There's no open world aspects to it. There's maybe some areas where you can explore a little bit more. There are some levels that are a little bit more open-ended for exploration, but something along the line of Galaxy, where some levels actually had you looking around a specific planetoid, so nothing really open world or even open landscape. Yeah, we need games like this, and honestly, I would love for Nintendo to bring other franchises into that light, like Yoshi next, like they did with Kirby, and then eventually Donkey Kong revisiting 3D like he did on the 64, but I'm getting completely off topic here. I'm just excited about 3D Mario because I feel like, yes, eventually they can go back to a linear experience like 3D World, but I'm very curious about open world. After what they did with Bowser's Fury, I felt like it worked so good to be able to traverse the whole like Lake Labcat and go to pretty much any island that you wanted to once you unlocked them all. And man, I'm just trying to picture a huge Super Mario landscape to traverse. It's going to be one of the greatest things that we have ever gotten, and the fact that we could see a trailer for this very, very soon is incredible. With rumors surfacing that Nintendo's already recorded some type of trailer or some type of ad for this new console, and with the rumors suggesting that it's going to be revealed as soon as next week, it really is go time, because I feel like revealing this new console and not showing off any new games coming to it is pretty stupid. And I feel like if they are going to show off any games, to me, it really comes down to two. Yes, it could be Metroid, but it technically isn't a new game since we have known about it for a long time. Metroid Prime 4, that is. No, I'm talking about a brand new Mario Kart or a brand new 3D Mario. I think any of these, or maybe even both of these, can be shown off. But man, I'm still kind of getting off that Mario Kart kick from Mario Kart 8 and all those DLCs. 6 waves of content and 48 tracks plus added characters. I mean, like, I would love a new Mario Kart, don't get me wrong, but I'm still just kind of getting off of that boat still. So I think I'm ready for 3D Mario and seeing what Nintendo is cooking up with Mario and possibly an open world. But let me know in the comments down below, how excited are you for this next 3D Mario? Do you think Nintendo is truly going to blow us out the water and come up with some new crazy mechanic we've never seen before? What is this game going to look like? What is it going to be like? And how excited are you to finally see a trailer for this thing? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe before you head out. You guys are absolutely amazing. Like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See ya, guys.